can you both just speak a little bit about how you're feeling with the various injuries? And I think, Nick, you've got mixed tomorrow, and Thanasi, you're scheduled for Davis Cup, and just how you're both feeling about those?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to be on ice for a while. I don't want to play another match feeling like that ever again. So I will take a serious break. Yeah, I told Leighton he's got to take someone straight after. I don't know if he's asleep. Probably is. But I said you got to take a healthy body, someone that's a lot more ready than me. I'm in no way, shape or form ready to compete at this level. So yeah, I got to do some things. I had some injections booked for after the tournament anyway, and yeah, I thought I'd be able to get through a doubles. So yeah, it's pretty disappointing.
Super excited for mixed tomorrow.
Thanasi, just how bad is it, the pain in Adelaide? I think you were saying that it was a different sort of pain to what you had over the last year. So have you any idea what the situation really is?
Yeah, I mean, I went through a bunch of scans after Adelaide, and then kind of made my decision that I was nowhere near ready to play singles here. I thought, I don't know, and I didn't want to feel like that, and let alone that on a singles court, I was no chance. So, yeah, I mean, it's a slightly different spot, but I think it's all related. My right shoulder's had a lot of wear and tear, and it's hard because in the back of mind, sometimes you're accepting, I don't know how much I have left, but then other parts, I still play some good tennis, so I think if I can get this right, I've got a lot left. So I don't know. I bet one thing is I'm going to try and do everything I can, and if it completely is done, then I'll work that out. But I think I'm going to try everything I can. Yeah.
Nick, you said some of the rules weren't being followed. Anything in particular you were unhappy with?
Why are you smiling?
Pardon?
You know what the issue is?
Yeah.
How can you review a ball that's been hit over the net, but you can't review a serve over the net? Doesn't make sense. Like, that's why I'm pissed off. Like, we're playing for millions of dollars. We've been both injured, both trying to get to this stage, and then some of these rules are just so dumb. They don't make sense. So how can you not review a let? How can you not review that? How can you not just watch a ball just go over the net? How dumb does that sound? Next question.
Anyone else? Raise your hand.
Thanasi, can you just speak a little bit about how it was to play in front of that crowd? Obviously, the crowd was really getting behind both of you. Can you just speak a little bit about the atmosphere?
Yeah, I mean, that's why we play. It's exciting. Unfortunately, they saw probably a couple shadows of our former selves, so that's what's tough when you're not quite there. Again, crowd's incredible. It's why we play here. They're phenomenal. We almost got them up and about. Well, they were getting up and about, but we couldn't get over the line. We were trying to do as much as we could. I gave it whatever I had. I know Nick did as well, but yeah, it's annoying because they come out and support, and they're phenomenal. They're the best fans in the world, and we love playing in front of them. But yeah, unfortunately, we're just hobbled, so it kind of sucks.
Mark?
Can I just get you to comment on the Australian Open and what it's become in the time both of you have probably been playing? You can chime in as well, Thanasi. Like, more than a decade of being around this tournament, it's obviously changed a lot. How does it compare to the other slams and all those things?
Yeah, I think it's crazy here. I mean, I think we're two of the players that, our practices are always super packed, and as Thanasi said, like, they are the best fans in the world, I think. They at our doubles matches, our practices, they're always there. They're always showing great energy. It's been fun. I think when we were young, like, I just remember the first time we both won our first rounds here, and like, that's when we kind of fell in love with the atmosphere, and ever since then it's just taken off to a whole new level. It sucks. I mean, like, look, for me personally, like, I put in a lot of work. Like, I'm probably in some of the best shape I've been in for a while, and it just pisses me off that, like, we go out there and compete, and some of these rules are just so grey area. They're just, in my opinion, like, he's trying to serve what he's got and left, and he hits a great serve to start the tiebreak, and it's a horrendous call by the referee. Horrendous. Like, I was saying that no let at all, and we do so much hard work to get out there, and then to feel like you're hard done by that. I'm not saying that's the reason we lost. Like, obviously, Koobs and Polmans are, hell, like, they're great players, but it just pisses me off because like now we both have to go back to the drawing board, and physically we're hobbling. It's just annoying. But yeah, the fans are amazing. The energy here is second to none, pretty much.
Last one.
Nick, you've played a bit now over the last month or so. How are you feeling physically?
I'm tired. Yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of travel. I mean, I haven't really played any really official tournaments, but my goal in the last couple of months was to play all these events and to get through the Oz Open, playing some doubles with Thanasi. There's no one else I'd really want to play with, to be honest. I got mixed tomorrow, and then we reevaluate what my schedule looks like. That's it. You know, I've ticked all my boxes, all my goals the last month and a half. You know, I've done everything I thought I could do. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Dane.
WWOS Sports is your home of the Australian Open. From highlights of the best players, every magic Aussie moment, and the best expert analysis.
We'll have every nail-biting, heartwarming and edge-of-your-seat point covered. Subscribing to Wide World of Sports on YouTube is a must for any tennis fan.